So, yeah. You can steal money from the church of the anal eating mummy if you put it in somebody else's name, which is how Stu got his black car that he still drives today. Oh man, I already see it happening right now. So many church leaders just murdering people who fucking lying so they can steal money from the church. Oh man, you gotta love it. This is why when you have a lead brain, you manipulate to get what you want. That's what manipulation does. It creates awful people. Holy shit. Anyways, so the blue-eyed guy cleans up this entire mess, goes around, tells everybody Stu didn't do anything. He's a sweet, innocent baby that stole money from the church and tried to frame me for it. Oh my god. But anyways, this is just kind of horrible. What happens next is my brain's still destroyed. I'm not mentally well. And, like, it's only this year, I actually chelated myself. It completely destroyed my teeth, permanently damaged my nervous system, but I bought this for $50 and chelated myself. It wasn't safe. I nearly died from it. I have an extra dense skeleton. This shit will destroy your bones. If you're a normal person and you take this, it will kill you. I nearly died from it. But I didn't. Another occasion of me doing the impossible. Impossible Bob right here. Anyway, so fucking... Oh, man. If there is a God, he's got to love me or he's got to love the fact that I'm an idiot and he just thinks it's funny. Like, he's got to... I'm his entertainment for sure. Like, he tunes into the Bobby show to laugh at me. So... Anyways, yeah, I get the call. It's white supremacy God, anal eating God, and he's, Bobby, the church owes you $4 billion for what we did to you, which is we forced you to rape babies, we fucked you in the ass, we made you murder a bunch of people, we made you eat brains, a bunch of evil shit, okay? So, instead of giving you $4 billion, I'm gonna give you a wish. No, okay. And is there anything you'd like to wish for? Lead brain, magnesium brain, apathetic AF, piece of shit Bob on the phone, brother. And I'm like, can I get some money? No, you can't get some money. And this is where the shit comes in. I wish for land. He can't give me land, okay? I wish for the Memphis contract. No, my first wish, I think, was the Memphis contract. I asked for the Memphis contract. You gotta come to Utah so we can blow your brains out. Not happening. What about some land? Gotta blow your brains out. And then finally, the last wish, he's like, look, a long time ago, which is where this all starts, I was watching Mad Max Fury Road. Yeah, I was watching Mad Max Fury Road. And I love the movie so much, I said, I wish I could do something nice for George Miller. And about 7 months after that, I accidentally turned the church in for being a human trafficking ring. And that is actually what happened. That is not a joke. And that's resulted in George Miller getting his daughter back. Yeah, almost like God was, the real God was listening, not white supremacist God. White supremacist God's an asshole, okay? Fucking. And white supremacist God's like, Bobby, a long time ago you made a wish at a theater. And I'm like, I'm a lead brain idiot. I'm fucking soft in the head. And he goes, you wish to help somebody. Who did you help the wish? And I said, George Miller. And he's like, good. What did you wish for on that day? And I told him I wished to help George Miller. And he's like, good. Now, all you have to do is wish to help George Miller again. Now, that would be stupid. And he, what? And I was, The whole reason this entire thing happened with the human trafficking ring, you people beating, waterboarding, raping, killing, making me eat human brains, fucking doing all the atrocities and killing people, is because I wish to help George Miller. If I do that again, that's gonna happen again. And then white supremacy God's like, no, 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 that's not gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. And white supremacy guy goes, no, it's not. It's not. Now, it is, because that's what happened. I tried to help George, and I was like, a bunch of people got killed, by the way. Not me, I got lucky, but holy shit, did you guys murder so many innocent people. Oh my god. And he's, so what do you want? And I want a 1969 El Camino, the car I've always wanted. And he's and then I hear George in the background, no! And I was, what was that? Don't worry about it. I'm gonna get you a 1969 El Camino. And I was, you promise? I promise. Ring, ring, ring. You gotta come to you. Woo! Oh, shit. You can't make it up. You can't make it up, dude. And I was like, I never got that wish. I never did. Never. No. The car was never delivered to me. I never got the money. I never got the Memphis contract. I never got anything. So, white supremacist God, you listening? I wish every member of the Anal Eating Mummy Church, fucking the white supremacy church, committed a blood atonement. You know what I'm talking about. Every man, woman, and child dead. So you people can leave me the fuck alone. Okay? I've done nothing wrong. Okay? As much as you people want to pretend I did something wrong, I did nothing wrong. You people are absolutely disgusting. Okay? I might be the only good person in existence, in my fucking opinion. Okay? And look, you can give me money. We learned that from Stu. So you want to give me the $4 billion? Handpick one random bastard, preferably nobody that's related to me, and people I don't know. You pick somebody. Anybody at fucking random. Pick Stu, okay? Pick Stu. Say you're giving him the $4 billion. Actually give it to me. I'll open the garage. Okay, you can bring the $4 billion right there, and then you guys can send an asshole out with the fucking gun and blow Stu's brain out. Okay? He did it to me, do it to him. Come on, brother. You gotta laugh. Look, part of my secret for dealing with these people is I actually have an anxiety disorder, and I take everything like a joke so I don't freak out. Yeah, that's my real secret for why they can't get to me, is I take everything like a joke. The whole, I'm gonna kill you, spooky fingers. I know it's a stupid philosophy. It nearly got me killed so many fucking times, dude. But, yeah, anyways, George Miller calls, you're a piece of shit and evil person, I fucking hate you, all this stuff. The truth is, George Miller hates lead brain, manganese, aluminum Bobby, okay? That's stupid, apathetic, and scared Bobby. That's what those metals do when you poison people with them. If you ever want to do that to somebody, that's the combination you need. You get it done, you ruin that person's life, okay? That's the person George hates, but here's the thing. I actually am in, my words are in, Furiosa. Yep. The Dementis speech at the end. Well, also the part where he goes, don't let him scare you with his crazy. I said that to Bernie Sanders. I don't know how George knew that, though. That makes no sense. But here's something that does make a little bit of sense. The ending speech of Dementis, I don't remember the entire thing, but I've probably listened to it to 100 times. It's actually part of how I remember what happened. The things you can't undo. The things you can't undo. I think they call that regret. I'll get over it. The part where Dementis says something along the lines that what I said to George was, because he called and I want my daughter back, give me your daughter, give me my daughter, give me my daughter, and I told him, so what you want is my suffering, you don't start with me. I was like, what they are the already dead, the people at the church. I was like, they never have enough, they can never be filled, they just want more until too much isn't enough. And I was like, you, listen here, I'm an exceptionally tough bastard. I've been through hell. I've had the worst things done to me by man. And I am not proud of it, but I'm really freaking tough. And he's like, oh, and I'm an atheist, so I do not fear fucking being kept out of heaven or retribution in hell. There's nothing in this planet that fucking terrifies me. The only thing I want to be is left alone. Something along those lines. Is what my last words were to George Miller, which is why Dementis says those things. And when George Miller was developing Furiosa and he got his daughter back, I remember he called me and I told him about the idea of a movie in the Mad Max universe, and I told him how I envisioned Dementis. And a lot of the scenes are weirdly almost scene for scene what I imagined in my head. When I was watching Furiosa. And I argue something about that caused me to remember these events. I probably sound like a loon. I'm pretty sure George Miller's good. I don't know that fucking loser. And yeah, he has every reason to hate me. I had probably 3 different occasions that I was supposed to get his daughter back. And Stu and Blondie just completely took a fucking hammer to it. And then I got a call from anal-eating mummy god or white supremacist god, and he said some crazy cryptic shit that made no fucking sense. It was like he was casting a spell. It was a series of words that made no fucking sense. And to this day, I have no idea what he was talking about. And then he told me, basically, good luck. Yeah. These guys kept harassing me after that. I got more stories about these guys fucking up and then screaming it's my fault. Everything's my fault. Every time something stupid happens, it's my fault. They don't have accountability. They don't. It's not part of the church. It's not something they teach. I'm pretty sure if they just had a guy at the church that literally just gave out spankings, you could probably solve 90% of the problems at the church. You'd just be the dude with the belt and be like, did you fuck up? Yes, sir. Bend over. If you whip Stu's ass, you wouldn't have to worry about him stealing money from the church to buy cars, okay? Putting it in other people's names. Obviously, the church leader, remember the blue guy? This is kind of Redux. Mine's erased. My mind's completely erased. The blue-eyed guy comes over to me and is like, the Utah legal case, they apparently were supposed to let me out of the contract, according to what my representative, quote unquote. These cases are faked and they're all decided by the president. The entire thing is rigged and it's completely fucking fake, okay? The blue-eyed guy comes to me and is like, we weren't going to give you any money, but why didn't you let the lawyer let you out of the contract when Stu stole your identity so he could buy a car and frame you for it? And he just needed it for registration or some shit. And I was just like, because I'm tired. I am. Dude, the hell is shit you people put me through, and then you just scream no accountability. It's funny now, because I survived. I got chelation therapy, these people. I'm still under contract. Those assholes will be fucking watching me forever, because they're terrified of the N-word that one time almost brought down a massive human trafficking ring that eats women's brains to gain their powers because they're all batshit insane. And they're going to do everything to stop any good from ever happening. Like, because they are the good. This is what good looks like. It's beating, waterboarding, and raping people. Like, they don't believe in a legal system. That's the first thing you need to understand. They believe in a self-policing society where everybody goes out and gets their own revenge. Okay, it's called frontier justice and it doesn't work. Okay, the way that ends is somebody's son pisses you off, you shoot him, that guy's son shoots you, that guy's son shoots that guy, and they just go back and forth until everybody's dead. That's why we have the legal system. Okay? And when you're in the wrong, you're in the wrong. Okay? No amount of pointing the finger and blaming people. And like, oh, dude, I don't. These people are proud of being disgusting. Like, yeah, I wished I would have helped George. I wish George was more awesome, I guess. But, like, I did get his daughter put back into human trafficking, even though, like, there is an army of lead-brained retards, and they are lead-brained retards. And look, you guys want to prove to me? You guys want to prove to me you're not? Do it. This is EDTA. Nearly killed me. Do it. Once you get the lead out of your system, you're going to have what's called introspective. Yeah, and you're going to be very depressed. I know. I've been in neurotoxic recovery for almost a year and a half now because of what you people did to me, okay? And I know you think you're funny. I know you think the delicious human suffering. I know, like, these videos, they're watched by the malignant narcissists, and they're like, oh, yes, okay. Good. I get it. I understand. Okay? Even these idiots, I do wonder what would happen if you took somebody like Stu. Like, I guess I would argue the ultimate punishment for Stu would be to give him chelation therapy. Because then he would develop introspective, and then he'd probably just fall into a solid depression and then die. Oh no, introspective. The thing my dog has. I regret murdering all those people. I regret eating people's brains. I'm a horrible human being. Like, I don't know, dude. It was a wild ride. And like I said, if I could get a wish, like, it would be for all of you to kill yourselves. Yeah, every member of the Church of the Anal Eating Mummy. That's not a joke, and you'd better hope Anal Eating Mummy God doesn't call me and is like, what's your wish? I wish everybody at the church gave me a blood atonement. I want the women to kill the children, and I want the men to kill the women, then I want the men to kill themselves. That is the only way I will know peace in my life. And think about it like this. The Memphis will be free. Yeah. And the church, look, if you think about it, I said every member. The church leaders don't count as members. So Stu and Blondie wouldn't have to kill themselves. They can go out and murder and kill. They just won't have the support of the church. And inevitably, the long arm of the law will arrest them. They'll get caught because the church can't protect them anymore. Win, 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 win. It's a good idea. Even God spends the first part of the Bible wiping people out. I think it's time that every member of the Church of the Anal Eating Mummy gets wiped out. Start again. God gets tired of your shit, he throws a rock at the planet. White supremacy, God gets tired of your shit, he wipes out the entire religion. Think about it like this, white supremacy God. You'll be remembered eternally for something.